Hey guys, Dean Ryan Lake here, and yeah, I've got a Pokemon topic I want to talk to you about. And yeah, before I start, I just want to say that this is my opinion and what I think, should have happened. So anyway, let's get on with it. And the thing that I want to talk about is Ash's Pokemon. And as we know, the series has been going on for a long time, and Ash has been the protagonist since the beginning. And during that time, he has captured a lot of Pokemon. And a lot of them are, really well-rounded, good move pools, good personalities. But there are some that, I think could have gone differently. And I'm going to make a list of one of each generation. And I'm not going to include Alola, Sun and Moon, because that's just started. And Orange Islands will come under Kanto. Because, I just don't want to go on and on. So anyway, let's begin. So in Kanto, the one I'm going to choose... This one may seem quite strange, but I'm going to choose Muck. Muck is such an awesome Pokemon. I mean, ever since it came in Generation 1, it's been such a good Pokemon to have on your team, and it's been an Ash's one specifically. While it hasn't had a lot of screen time or battles, it is just really entertaining. And one thing I would have done differently is, I guess, having it on Ash's team, actually, at least for a few episodes, because in the very episode he captured it, he got rid of it because of the smell. And to be fair, well, actually, the smell didn't actually come up again, did it? I mean, Ash had its Pokeball during the Pokemon League, during the Johto League, and the smell never bothered him, so I'm not sure, but it would have been nice to just have it for a few episodes, just get some development from it. I would have loved to have seen that, because it was the leader of all those Grimer in the power plant. And yeah, it just would have been nice to just see it, just to see it actually turn into the Muck we all know and love, the one that just body slams everyone, trying to hug them and stuff. And another thing with Muck, well, I would have given it a better move pool. I mean, since it was introduced, when it was captured, it wasn't shown knowing any moves. Then in the Indigo League, it was revealed to only know Body Slam, and then we had to wait all the way to the Johto League for us to know it had Sludge Bomb. And since then, it hasn't learnt any other moves. At least in the Indigo League, give it Body Slam, and even at least Pound or something. And then, it did make a cameo during the Sinnoh League. Show it in that one battle, like that battle where they had Snorlax beating that Grumpig. Have Muck also in that battle, knowing Mud Bomb or, Shadow Sneak. Well, Shadow Sneak's an egg move, but you know how eggs, those sort of moves don't really matter in Pokemon. We had Tranquil with Wing Attack. And Pikachu did learn Volt Tackle, though that is understandable. But yeah, anyway, that's what I would have done. Just a bit more for Muck, because Muck is really, really underrated. Okay. So with number 2, all the way in Johto, I am actually going to go for Noctowl. Again, Noctowl is so underrated. And, again with the personality, Noctowl, it never showed any personality apart from its capture episode. In its capture episode, it was hypnotizing anyone. It was a joker. What they could have done is, have it still as a joker, but gaining maturity over the series. Could you imagine if Noctowl got lost with, say, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile? Because obviously Ash had Pikachu and Bulbasaur, they were mature. Have Noctowl be like the big brother of them while they're lost. Gain some maturity. And also, when the Pokemon were playing, bring out Noctowl. There was another time they were playing with that Beach Ball and stuff. They did not have Noctowl. They never had Noctowl for any of those things. Seriously, Noctowl needed some love. Ash has not had a special bird. It's his only special bird, isn't it? All his other bird Pokemon have been physical and stuff. So yeah, that's what I would have done. And more battles. Noctowl had a good battle against Morty. Yeah, beating that Gengar, beating the ghosts, did really well. They could have had Ash get interested, intrigued by Shadow Ball, thinking, you know what? Maybe I can teach that to Noctowl. That would be a fantastic move for it to learn. Have an episode with it learning that. I mean, Johto was full of such filler. At least one episode for Noctowl. And against Chuck. I mean, instead of a 2-on-2, they could have done a 3-on-3. Give Noctowl a chance. I mean, Pikachu got knocked out straight away, and then Bayleaf just swept. Have maybe Pikachu, get Pikachu knocked out. Have Noctowl get 2 wins, get knocked out, and then Bayleaf wins it. I mean, I just really, really like Noctowl. Oh, I mean, I love owls. That's why I was so glad with Rowlet in Sun and Moon. But anyway, those are the slight changes for Noctowl I would have done. Okay, and we have reached Generation 3. And I think this one is pretty obvious, because the Hoenn team was really well-rounded, personality-wise, move pool-wise, but I'm going to go with Torkoal. I mean, Torkoal had such good moves. I mean, during the travelling through Hoenn, it knew Overheat, Flamethrower, Body Slam, Iron Defense. Yeah, pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good. Personality-wise, yeah, it was the Crybaby. I mean, that was really, really refreshing. I mean, Ash's Pokemon before then, none of them were really like... I mean, we had Vampy, which was a baby, but it didn't cry and stuff like that. Torkoal was just crying all the time. Yeah, that was brilliant, but what I would have done is have better battles with it. I mean, yeah, its first battle was against Watson's Manectric. Yeah, and it lost. That's understandable, because Watson, he had to make up for what happened previously. I mean, that gym battle with Pikachu sweeping him that wasn't the best. I mean, it was just Pikachu got that boost from that robot Raikou, so... But yeah, more battles. I mean, against Norman. Do some more damage to the Vigoroth. That would have been cool. And then maybe have against Winona, they had Grovyle there. I could have, would have replaced Grovyle with Torkoal, really. But then again, Ash's logic was that he wanted Grovyle because it could jump really high to get the flying ones. But they could have done a 4-on-4, bring Tropius. I mean, I know Torkoal fought a Tropius in the Hoenn League, but I think it would have been better there, and just getting a win for Torkoal or something, that would have been good. That would have been really good. Especially when you consider that the 7th gym was a double battle, so he used Pikachu and Swellow. And the last one was a water gym against one. So yeah, I would have done that. Yeah, I mean, Smooth Pool was alright, yeah, not a lot, because Ash had such a small team in Hoenn, all of them got loads of development, so that was really, really cool. So yeah, not a lot to say about Torkoal. Okay, Generation 4. This one, I think this one is really obvious as well. I'm gonna go for Torterra. I mean, as a Turtwig, it was brilliant. I mean, when it was first introduced, it was just like another Bulbasaur. Yeah, and then when it evolved, problems started happening. It learned Rock Climb, which was cool, but... I think, personality-wise, it was cool, but I think... Move Pool, I would have... Okay, let's... Battle tactics. Ash, he loves going, full-on attacking, doesn't he? I would have loved for Ash to realize better that Torterra was really defensive. I mean, I know Paul's Torterra tried to teach it as a Grottle, but for Ash to realise that would have been cool. Like, him thinking that, Rock Climb is not the best move. That's what's causing Torterra to lose a lot. He forgets it. Maybe it learns something like Earth Power or Rock Tomb, and I know Earth Power is kind of, iffy there. But, egg moves and all that. But, you get move tutors and stuff. But anyway, have it learn Earth Power or Rock Tomb or Stone Edge or Rock Slide. Something like that. Keep the other grass moves. That doesn't matter to me, but just something. Then you see Torterra could be that defensive wall that Ash needed. That would have been so awesome. Yeah, so, again, that's just it, because... Torterra was really a good Pokemon. It just got shafted at the end because of Infernape. I mean, I love Infernape, but I just like it when everyone's pretty much equal, or, get something at least. Okay, this one was tricky. You know, Generation 5, Black and White, Best Wishes. Ash got quite a lot of Pokemon. Yeah, quite a lot. So, and he had to rotate, and it was hard for them to get, episodes focused on them. I will admit that. So, this one was really, really tricky, because, I mean, the only decent Pokemon I think Ash had there were, not counting Pikachu, the starters, Scraggy, and Crocodile. Leavanny is hit and miss, really. So, yeah, I am going to choose Palpitoad. I could have chosen Unpheasant, I could have chosen Baldor, but Palpitoad, I just feel sorry for Palpitoad. Palpitoad is such an awesome Pokemon, and its evolution is brilliant. So yeah, as we know, Palpitoad appeared in such few episodes. I mean, its capture episode, it appeared in the Don George tournament, so I think that was 2 episodes. It's against Elisa, against Roxy, and in the Unova League. So that's 6 episodes. They could have really done more, like more interaction with Silence Stunfisk. I mean, they lived in the same lake. Palpitoad asked Stunfisk for help to get rid of Silent and Ash. You could have had interaction between them, like, you know how Stunfisk likes shocking people? How Stunfisk shock everyone while Palpitoad's there, but because Palpitoad's a ground type, it doesn't feel it, and they just start laughing and giggling and stuff. That could have been awesome. That would have been so awesome, and just get more battles. I mean, you can have like a couple episodes, you think Ash, sends Oshawott. I know Oshawott, was the clown of it. I mean, kids loved Oshawott, but, just have Palpitoad in there instead of Oshawott for something. Or even this, you can have a hypothetical underwater tournament thing, like a treasure search, for items underwater. Ash could lend Oshawott to Iris because, Oshawott would insist on it because he has a crush on Emolga. Silent has his Stunfisk. Ash brings his Palpitoad. Just another episode with Palpitoad. And instead of introducing Sludge Wave out of nothing, have Ash training it. I mean, if you take a few episodes from that, from the N arc, or the Decalore Islands arc, take something from there, give it to Palpitoad, it works out. I mean, yeah, again, I understand there was a lot of Pokemon to use, but yeah, Palpitoad just got the short end of the stick, along with Unpheasant and Baldor. Though, yeah, I really want to talk about Unpheasant and Baldor, but I won't. I said one per region, and that's what it's going to be. That is what it is going to be, okay? Okay, we have got Generation 6, which is X and Y, and it goes into XYZ. Again, all the Pokemon here were awesome, I mean, they were brilliant. And my favourite is Hawlucha. Out of those guys, I have to admit, really love Hawlucha. I mean, super strong, tough guy who's actually got a sensitive side. I mean, that's been done so many times, but I just love it. So, anyway, this one's kind of hard, but I'm just gonna go with Noivern. I mean, yeah, it's gonna have to be Noivern. Yeah, I would have gone for Talonflame, but Noivern, yeah. Anyway, I would have had just some more battles and more episodes as a Noibat. I mean, as a Noibat, I only knew Supersonic and Tackle. I mean, maybe... sorry, it did learn other moves. But I mean, at first it knew Supersonic Tackle, it learned Acrobatics, but they could have done more of it. As a Noivern, more battles. I mean, it didn't get a lot, to be honest. I mean, when it evolved, it really, really did well against that Zapdos, but then it just didn't live up to expectation, really. I just would have done something, have it get better in battles and stuff. I mean, it drew with, it lost against, Shota's, Doublades. Sorry, I'm using the Japanese name, but anyway, lost against Alan. It lost, it went down about defeating Pokemon most times. I just would have changed that, really. And that's all I can say for Carlos, for X and Y, because it was a good Pokemon series there. And yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna do Sun and Moon because it just started. And to be honest, at this moment in time, I can't see anything wrong with it. I mean, with the Pokemon, I mean, it's still early. Pikachu has got such awesome personality. I mean, it is so brilliant. It's so refreshing. We haven't seen that in such a long time. It's still as powerful as it was. I mean, it's brilliant. Rowlet, it's just amazing. I mean, it's just so sleepy. I mean, and it is so cute and everything. I mean, and it's got a really nice move pool for where it is at this time. And Ash recently captured Rockruff. And again, that was brilliant. It's not a Pokemon he saw in that episode and captured it. He's known it since the beginning of Sun and Moon, and it's just developed. I mean, I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Despite the opening. I just wasn't. And I'm really happy about that. But yeah, but anyway, yeah, that's not what this is about. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. And just remember, this is, my opinion, and I probably didn't explain it very well, but if those slight changes would have happened, it would have, redeemed these Pokemon just a little bit at least. So anyway, that's the end of my video, and I want to thank you for watching it, and I hope you all have a really nice day. Thank you.